So I thought we might have learnt a lesson a little bit with the BAFTAs, and hopefully a few people did get educated watching I Swear, but apparently not, because now with this British Airways incident with the child with Tourette's that was shouting bomb, I've seen all these comments online and they're just disgusting from the general public, like really disgusting. I wrote a big comment, ooh, and I'm going to read it out to you because it's easier to read it than go off the top of my head, because woo, I'll probably tick less if I'm actually reading something and concentrating rather than trying to think of words, because obviously in my brain I'm trying to think of the words to say, but dickhead, but all the other words like that just want to come out. I just want to tick. So hopefully reading this makes it a lot easier. So I put, woo, as someone with Tourette's and Coprolalia myself, some of the comments I've seen have been genuinely awful. Let me answer some repeated questions. Why didn't they warn the airport? They most likely did. Airports can provide support and assistance with people with disabilities. They don't just turn up and hope for the best. Why was he flying at all? Because disabled people are allowed to exist in public. Dickhead. We don't stay in our home forever in case someone is uncomfortable with symptoms we cannot control. Dickhead. Some people can suppress tics for short periods. It's exhausting. It's painful. Dickhead. Not everyone can do it. Stress and emotions, pressure, fear, embarrassment, all of those makes Tourette's worse, especially in children. Dick. Why that word? Dickhead. Someone must have taught him. That's not how Coprolalia works. It often latches onto the worst possible thing for the situation. Signs everywhere saying bombs, weapons, drugs, prohibited items. Brilliant. My brain sees those and think, perfect, I'll save that for later. Woo! I've walked into places with signs that say don't abuse staff and I instantly tick abuse. Bitch. Bitch face. I've gone into the post office and been asked what's in my parcel, and my brain starts listing all the things from the warning sign in front of me while I'm desperately trying to say the actual answer. Drugs. Batteries. There you go. Batteries. I've never ticked that. What the fuck? Fuck off. Last time I flew, I told him about my condition beforehand and I got loads of support. I called the security man checking my passport with a huge gun. I called him a dickhead. Ooh, he saw my lanyard with my card and it says I've got Tourette's, and he just smiled at me. The cabin crew, they welcomed me on the board, and one of the first things I said to her is, I've got drugs. She just patted me on the shoulder and said, it's okay. Woo, that's what understanding looks like. Yes, it's as exhausting and upsetting as it sounds. Dickhead. The thing people miss is we know what we're saying, we hear it, we see the reactions, we deal with the embarrassment, the guilt, the panic and the shame. We live with that 24/7. People just see a few seconds of a tick, we live with every moment of it. We carry the anxiety before it happens, the reactions whilst it's happening, and the guilt and the exhaustion afterwards. This child had already gone through security checks and a bit of understanding, checking the bags again. Dickhead, if needed, reassuring passengers would have gone a lot further than treating him like a threat. Karen. Fuck's sake. Ooh, dickhead. And if you genuinely want to understand what living with Tourette's is like and Coprolalia, go and watch I Swear on Netflix before deciding whether people are being dramatic, rude, attention-seeking, or just doing it on purpose. Dickhead. It gives a better picture of how exhausting, frustrating, and relentless it can be day to day. Tourette's isn't funny, it isn't bad parenting. Ooh, it isn't attention-seeking, and it's definitely something someone's choosing to do to be offensive. It's exhausting living with a brain that sometimes says the exact thing you least want to say. I hope that helped a little bit. Vagina.